And let's continue where we left off. Quickly muting the audio on the other tab, so I don't have to hear my voice. To get the secret weapon out of the pen for the pen tablet. I almost forgot that this makes the game a lot more fun. Oh, that's good. No having to water crops today. I suppose I do have carrot, which means the first thing we can do let's go get that trial done. Say hello to all the animals. And you, my swift piggy. I think the only thing we had left to do was the route. I'd found the fish, I'd given it the pine cone. I had not thought to myself that perhaps all three of the items are the things that we've given to previous doors. Which it turns out that was exactly the case. So off stream, I did a couple of days. Just so we could get a root vegetable. Then we have our carrot. Which should, touch wood, unlock the first of the totem challenges. Resist the urge to get every seed you find. You can buy the seeds. You don't have to get them all. Farming is the least productive thing we can do right now. Right, so Al's preamble, please. Was it not the... Oh, we've already given it a carrot. It was the fruit tree. Either a pomegranate or... pomegranate or pine cone we needed. I thought... I bet you that I left that. I mean, I could be made up by the government. The only way you'd find out is if the government told you. And they wouldn't ever tell you. Right. Pine cone. Please let this now be enough. Yes, it was. The totem accepts the offering. Are you ready to start the challenge? Damn right we are. It's time for lasers. Spiritual lasers. You may borrow my power with the round platforms. You'll need it to complete the challenge. It's a good old-fashioned light-bending puzzle. I mean, I might not be fake. I might be fake. Who knows? Or dares to dream. Now we can become Burb. Try sending it up first. I think sending it up is the wrong idea. I think you'll actually find the moon is a giant piece of parmesan that was put there specifically by the Italians, mainly as a punishment for what everyone did to pizza. Right. That one's not needed yet. Yours gonna go that way. Go that way. And then you bounce up here. We're gonna need to go up. So there's nothing above it. There we go. You've done well, young one. Your observations of the world that my light was returned. Go forth and help the others see their own light. Yay! We now have magic power. Use this map to guide you in the caves. That's also really useful. We are ready to use the power elsewhere. May it help you find what you seek. What we seek is more metal. Because flint is not good enough. We want more. Yeah, now we can actually see the rooms we're in. And we can use those things outside of the puzzle now. First things first, we need to go and find a short flight. Was this next one? Next one. This is a darkish room. Not to be confused with a dorkish room. Which is where Kaneko is right now. Got him. And now we can fly over here. And beat the crap out of these rocks. To open up the not in any way suggestive doorway. Might as well aim for the flint rocks, because we do still need flint for some buildings, I think. We got a music change. And then we just need to do the usual of beat the rocks up until the door opens. Yay, a new place we can easily get to. Bravery and determination. Oh god, please tell me it's not the dark. It's the dark room. Can I remember the way through this? First we light you. Whilst it's pitch black, you can't do anything. Can't beat anything up, can't do anything. So you need to light the lamps first, so that you can use your tools without having to have a torch out. Then you find the area you lit up, make your way through, find the next torch, and then repeat the process until you've got all of the... until you found the exit, essentially. But I think I'm going the right way. But now we go back around. Do we have to go all the way back around to... I think we have to go all the way back around to the starting bit for this. Then we can smash all the blocks up and open the doors. Yeah, some of the ways to get through are really hard to see because of how they've laid out the stuff. Hey, Lochner. There is no Rockossi in this game. As much as, like I say, as much as the doors look very much like they are actually, in fact, those things. Oh! We have found the first spooky bit. A link to the past. Your ancestors contribute to the clan. Now we can go back to smashing rocks. And try and find the right one that opened the door. There's not rocks up there. I think that was the main bit we wanted the puzzle part for, was to unlock that handprint thing. I think it just makes it so we get more contribution faster, which means that the village prospers faster, which means we get technology faster, which means we get to get beer faster. Which, let's face it, is the mark of the first, like, real civilization. Oh no, we're out of food. Luckily, I bought food. Don't want to waste too much of it because it is getting late, and we probably will end up getting booted out of here and wake up at home somehow. Ah, Kaneko's gonna go get rid of the stinky. I knew there's something. Yes, and here we got to the next bit. Wonderful. We've found obsidian. We want to try and find as much obsidian as we can before we get booted. Because we're probably going to need at least like 10 or 15 to start the research on how to use it. One door to the next place open already. Oh, ran out of stamina just as the time ran out. But yay, we can maybe have enough. We'd have to go and talk to... I've forgotten her name already. Adzi, was it? I think. Please tell me it's only 10 that we need. Hey, guess what? I found some rock. Oh, you found a black rock. I've never seen this mineral before. Because you didn't go into the fucking caves and do the owl trial. You silly person. I wonder what kind of tools we can make. Oh, would you look at that? Just enough research. If I hit it from the right angle, I can turn it into an axe, but would it be sharp? Yes. Obsidian is known to be very sharp. It's why they used it for knives and things. It's like flint, only darker. Also, yay, our wheat is ready. In fact, a lot of our stuff is ready. The garlic, the wheat, the beans. Ooh, carrot knowledge level up too. A lot of tomatoes. We probably use some of the contribution that we've got so far to actually make more crops. Especially, I think, tomatoes, because I think tomatoes continue growing into summer. But one thing I did whilst I was off stream is I went and found all the technologies and put them into a neat little well, I say Excel table, an open office table, because I don't have an actual copy of Excel because I'm a noob and I'm not using my work computer for this. So that we could list out what we need for each one and then actually sort of like put them in some kind of order. Things like beekeeping we can't do for another 8 days because we need to be in summer for a start, which means we need to be past day 30 to hit summer. And we also need to find and grow sunflowers. That gives us the ability to research bees. And bees means honey. And honey means mead. And mead means getting drunk. Which I do have to remember, I do have 2 bottles of mead I need to drink at some point this week. Let's go be nice to our animals and say hello. How is the other one? That is not the other one. Where is the other one? There you are. You were hiding in the grass, you cheeky. And you're ready to milk as well. Because the next thing to do will be to get more fish. Partly because we're going to need them for food. Partly because I really want to get that damn technology already. But we have the hardwood, and we have caught 40 fish by now. So there must be something on the wiki that's missing in terms of what we need. And I'm not sure whether that's going to be just in general village prosperity. Because a lot of tech stuff is hidden behind a certain level of contribution. Things like you can't get a water wheel until like right near the end. I think you need like 240,000 for that. Ah, come on, let's do Gelrod's thing. I see you're riding that animal of yours. I thought Manor and I could have a little friendly competition to see who could ride them fastest. Let's go have some fun. This is a spot I think will be perfect to race. You can all go down there and I'll instruct you how to do it from here. Instruct us? Why don't you join us? I want to give people a chance to win. So you're afraid to lose? That's ridiculous. That is a door. Well, an arch. Well, I don't think we beat mana. We could have done had we not, you know, run face first into a rock. Great race. Next time, make sure you give yourself more space on the corners. Why exactly should we listen to you? You can improve your racing. Then race me. Fine. Don't cry when you lose. That won't be a problem. It's too easy. You have to at least try and catch up. Go on, mana. Go on, mana. God, did I give myself enough space on the corners? Oh, whatever. Don't be like that. It's just a race. And Chelrod's in a bit of a huffy mood now. He just needs some practice. Doing this more often would be fun. I think Reese and the others would want to join. Probably Chelrod once he calms down. How about Jizo and I organise some friendly competitions every other Saturday? Which I will completely forget to do every other Saturday. Ooh. Where was Tare? Tare is in the main hut. Tare, teach us your ways of how to make fruit juice. We are probably going to want... rock and wood. Minimum. Possibly flint as well. My arms are so tired, I've been juicing fruit all day. But it got me thinking, what else could we juice if we had stronger arms? I have an idea on how to do it, but I could use your help getting some materials. Luckily, I have got the exact amount of tomatoes you require. Some stone, some wood, and some tomatoes. Go for it. Thank you, I'll start working on it right away. Wonder what else we can make. This is going to be fun. He's making a press for us to juice things. Oh, Ginger's wanting me to read. Do I have anything to say on the pineapple versus potato masher grenade shape debate? I am quite a fan of the very weird pepper grinder shape. I don't know which one of those that matches. The one that's like... I can't even remember the name of the weird musical instrument that's like got the beads on one end. If I was going to have to pick a grenade type, I would pick that. Because that seems like it would give you the... It seems like it would give you a bit of extra leverage in throwing. Because the weight's on one end of a pivot. So when you fling it, you should be able to fling it a bit harder, just based on physics. I could be bullshitting. I don't know. I've never grenaded before. But yeah, I would go with the stick grenades. Pineapples belong only on pizza. They do not belong in grenades. And potato mashers, well, they belong mashing potatoes. And I like my potatoes to be mashed, not exploded. Actually, let's go and have a look to see. But first of all, so carrot seeds are pretty good. We got up to level 3 knowledge of those. Quinoa would be probably a good one to get a bunch of, because since we don't have much left in spring, it might be worth planting a bunch of these to try and get that extra level of knowledge. Kale works in summer, that can wait. Same with sesame and tomato. So wheat seeds as well. So maybe wheat, quinoa, potato, and garlic. You're not standing where I thought you were going to be standing. Right, so garlic. We have enough to get all of these, essentially. Potato, get the quinoa. Get the wheat. Oh, you know what? Buy everything. Oh, we do have more access to the trees as well now. I'm not going to worry about pine trees yet. Maybe get one each of the other trees. Pine trees, there's loads of in the forest. They're not going to need that anytime soon. Same with pomegranates. We have those in the forest already. We don't necessarily need them. But all of these other types we have not seen. Hang on. They are not good. They don't go into the seed bag. I'm going to dump a bunch of this stuff into the contribution things. So, take the carrots, the garlic, the beans, the carrots. Take the fat fish and the archer, the milk, the kale, the tomatoes, and the good carrot. I'm going to keep the wheat. There we go. Do I need to water these? No, I don't. They will just grow on their own. Wonderful. So that's a bunch of the... Well, I say a bunch. There's one each of the trees that are not just for wood. And see what contribution... I don't think we got much for the contribution, to be honest. We did only give vegetables. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Paid for the trees. But I... Dari had a happy accident in the kitchen. Now, is this going to be to do with crushing grain? If so, possibility of bread soon. I still love the fact the first time I played this, when I first saw Kroll, I thought, my god, that woman has a magnificent beard. And then I spoke to him. His pixel art looks so different to his actual portrait. Don't you have to break a rock to make it stronger? I know. Have you finished working on our idea yet? I'm back in a day. Oh, okay, fine. Now, I don't know whether or not to romance this girl. I mean, quite frankly, I would want to romance this glorious woman here, but she is not a romance option. Sadly, she is not a romance option. Are you in here? So the two options I wanted was either that girl we just spoke to or Mana. Because both of them are glorious. And yes, you can be as gay as you want in this game. Because Stone Age people didn't give a fuck. Ooh, plant knowledge for tomato has gone up. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was actually going to try and pay attention to how much each of these things gave us. In terms of contribution level, because I was going to, like, focus on just growing the things that are going to get us good contribution up front. Although processed stuff will get us some good stuff later. Things like obviously anything that's been fermented or juiced or smoked or dried or grilled or anything like that gets you better rewards than, you know, just doing nothing and just giving the basic thing. So giving a tomato is going to give us a lot less contribution than giving them a juiced tomato, for example. Also beans. Oh, okay, that's a lot of carrot, tomato, and bean seeds we've got. think I should have enough food at least to water these. Really wish I already had irrigation technology, if I'm honest. Let's see. 8 stamina. Carrot gives 10. I suppose for now, carrot's going to give us the best bang for the buck. So I don't think it's going to be enough to last us the whole thing. I think we're going to need to eat some of the other bits that we've got. Just eat the raw beets. Come on, just let me have enough. No. Just eat some wild garlic. Which apparently we love. There we go. Everything watered. Most of the seeds used up. Just not the tomatoes and the beans. Would it be nice to get everything used? Yeah. Is it feasible with the amount of stamina we currently have? Probably not. Let's go and find Dari then. The Dari is all the way over in this other hut. I accidentally cooked the most interesting thing. My grain container only had the crushed up bits at the bottom, and I made the most delicious meal with it. The rock I used for seasonings is too small and would take way too long to crush grain. I had some stones. I think I can make something work even better. Any grain? Luckily, we didn't sell our wheat. And we have rock. Maybe I can get Grub to help me. Smashing things seems like something he would love. Now we can get the mortar and pestle working. Have we said hello to our animals today? Yes, sleep and save. Yeah, we didn't contribute today. That's fine. We're working upon it. We should be able to talk to Acre today. And Acre will say, oh yes, obsidian tools. I didn't mean to give that to you. I don't know what I just gave you, but you seem to be happy with it. I wanted to talk to you. I knew this black rock was going to make great tools from the first time I saw it. I haven't been able to finish the designs. It's been hard to focus at home. So I thought our tools deserve a place of their own. So do I. Where do you think that spot should be? There will do. Relatively close to your house. That's great. Kroll will start working on it as soon as he can. When the new area is built, I'll have the latest tool designs ready. Which means we have another couple of days. Which is good, because now that means we actually have a couple of days to go back to the mine and get a crap ton of obsidian ready to go. Oh, I just gave her a horn. That's what I gave her. I gave her the horn. Let's take the dried Tic Tac. Because that's food. Lots of beans, lots of beans. Suppose before I do anything, I should make sure these things get watered. Because that way, if I fall asleep in the cave, our crops aren't slowed down at all. And I imagine we're going to need probably like 40, possibly 50 obsidian. Maybe more, to be honest. It's probably going to be something like somewhere between 10 and 20 to upgrade each tool. Which is a lot of obsidian. Do that. We go say hello to the animals. We get on the piggy. To the mines. Getting to the point where we can cook will be a good option. Mainly because it just improves the amount of benefit we get from eating. Yeah, obviously more stamina, more happiness, more contribution as well, I think. So anything that gets processed tends to have a jump in value. But luckily we should not have to do any of the task again. Now we hunt for the door the rock that opens the next door. That's one open. No. Let me be owl. Oh, come on. Slightly better beans. Right, I think that should be enough obsidian for at least one tool upgrade. Oh, we're not even close to being able to automatically get zipped out the place either. Right, so we need the obsidian axe to get into there. Hey, Ezzy. Well, I suppose we have to go back now. So we could work on the next bit. I think we just need to wait now on the obsidian bits. There's no point progressing more with the mines yet. Alright, is he coming in here and making me drink? Ah, Pepsi. Elixir of the Gods. Pepsi, I'm still waiting for that sponsor. You supplied me with 16 to 18 litres of Pepsi Max per week. I'll gladly shill for you. And no, I totally don't drink that much. No, 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 I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted to the Pepsi Max. I am. It's the only good Diet Coke there is. Diet Coke Zero makes me feel ill. Regular Diet Coke just tastes nasty. Diet Coke Life was the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. That made me physically ill within moments of actually drinking that stuff. Like, if you ever drank something, even just like a small, like a couple of sips full to test something, and your stomach immediately says, no, do not put more of this in me. That was my reaction to Coca-Cola Life. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's whatever, it's the stevia sweetener they used. But something about it set my entire body into, yeah, this is not good mode. I might not have contributed, but the ancestors did, because I found their hands on the wall. Well, their handprints, not their actual hands. That would be an incredibly, incredibly disturbing monument to find to your past. If you find all of your ancestors' hands just attached to a tree. Quayon? Is that where this is going? Sesame seed grows quite quickly. That's good to know. Potatoes grow okay speed. So it wouldn't kill any of the others to start farming, but no. They're too busy on their things. I'm the only farmer in the village. Oh, I'm getting that brain shut down again. I'm tired enough that my brain wants to shut off, but I'm not tired enough that I want to stop. But all that's saying to me is that I should probably stop soon. Because I am reaching that point where my brain is just starting to veer off into completely random thoughts. And I know for a while that when my brain starts doing this, I am very much not entertaining. Well, less entertaining than I normally am. I can't remember random biology facts when I'm half asleep. No, coffee does not affect me in the slightest, says he. I could shotgun a monster, a whole can of Monster right now, and then just go to bed. I have had probably close to 25 years of abusing caffeine daily, so that it has really very little effect on me these days. Okay. Oh, you're making that, which might be ready by the following day. Very glad I didn't play what I was originally going to play. Because I have also picked up Medieval Dynasty. And that game was interesting. I'm loath to think about doing it as a stream. Because there is a lot of like walking around and not doing much. Like I think I spent about like the past hour before stream standing in the area where boars are meant to spawn with a bunch of spears ready to murder some wild boar. Right, so Knock, Diary, Take. But Kroll's thing is going to take another couple of days, I'm sure. Or I forgot to ask him to do that. Equally reasonable thing that could have happened. You are not your father. You're tiny and blonde-haired. And you... Brer, come here, I have a fish for you. On the off chance that some vague romance might at some point happen, here, have a fish. Oh, thank you, Bato. You know, it's two flowers he had on his friendship meter there. Yeah, what I definitely need to do is find a way, which is mostly going to be for tools, to make doing certain things easier. I'm also going to have to keep getting that horse rehooved. And that is what I mean about my brain just went completely random. I don't know where that... My brain just went to the fucking other game again. About horses. That's the next thing I need to get in Medieval Dynasty. Oh yeah, my brain is definitely having a shutdown time, so to do a quick double check. Right, tools area is ready. That is good. No, you can't hear this version of Chiri more because this version of Chiri I hate. Because I hate not having control of my brain. And this has been happening a lot more recently. That when I get tired... Because normally, when I'm not streaming, if I get tired, I'm not talking. So my brain can shut down and then restart again after a couple of seconds with no problems whatsoever. But if I'm talking and then my brain does the shutdown thing midway through a sentence, I have no idea where that sentence is going to go. And I do not like not having that control. Because I don't know what my unconscious brain is going to start doing. Right. Few tools, what do we have? We have hose. Kill 3 tails at a time, that's good. We have a sickle to harvest 3 plants at the same time, that's also good. We have upgrades to the axe, and upgrade to the hammer. We do not have an upgrade to the water bucket yet. So what I might do before the next stream of this is just spend a couple of in-game days just going into the mine and just getting a bunch of obsidian. And notice that you can't get the mysterious cheery sayings because I don't trust my brain. I know the kind of weird shit that happens in my dreams, and I do not want to unleash that on the world. You, teach me. A pad of grains. Yay, it's a mortar and pestle. Yay. We can grind grain. And grain ground. Right now, where is Tare? You're in the main hut. Let's at least get this done. Tare, tell us about your juicer. You're not Tare, you're Nock. You're going to teach us how to ferment things. Yeah, you want to teach us how to make a fermenter. Which is fine. We can do that another time. You finished building the tool station, that's fine. Tare is here. Where in here is here? Because I don't see her. That's because your hair... Oh, that is bits. That noise confused and scared me because I have not had bits given to me before. Thank you for the 45 bits. The press worked better than I thought. I also tried an almond and made some milk out of it. You have to try it. Here, take one. I'll make another one. There we go. We now have a press, as well as the ability to craft them. We have the mortar and pestle, and the ability to craft them. We just need to get fish. And then we can, well, fish and wood, I think it was. And then we can get the fermenter. Right. I'm gonna quickly try and... Can I quickly try and do that before my brain completely dies? Maybe. I have told you, you're never going to get a whipping a nene out of me. Right. That is 3 water creatures. And 25 wood. Almost 25 wood. Oh, and fancy trees are growing as well. For a moment I wondered what the hell they were because they didn't look like normal plants. And I'm like, oh yeah, we planted trees, didn't we? Right, so before I sleep and save, let's make sure Nock has started his research. Just idea. Wood, water animal, boom, go. A few days to research. And by research, I mean taste testing. Idea fermenter has been started. I'm going to put the mortar and pestle and... Luckily, we can make juice out of a lot of things. And we can make oil out of seeds too. And we can also get gelatin, which I have not attempted. And we can also get milks. You can get coconut milk and almond milk and all those fun things. And likewise with the mortar and pestle, we can make flour, butter, mayo. We can make plant meat. So if we don't actually have access to any like animals to get us meat, then we can fake it with beans. And we can also make lard out of animal meats. So that's all a bunch of stuff for the future. We'll double check. I have actually... said hello to all the animals. I can milk them. Yeah, beans. Legumes, as they are also known. Make some butter. And now we sleep. Well, we do have the ability to grind wheat soon. And we're also getting close to summer, so we can soon get close to bees. Okay, and that is next day, so we'll call it there because my brain is frying itself. I am tempted because I think we need to get the oven first to start doing bread. But I think once you have that, you can combine bread and beans, but they're not beans. They're not like baked beans as far as I know. They're like green beans. So I don't think they're the right kind of beans for beans on toast. Sadly. Right, and no one online to raid, so I'm fine with that. Technically, yes, it is still beans on toast, that's fine. But yeah, since my brain is doing its full-on shutdown thing, I'm gonna head off now. There's no one to raid, alas. So I will go to sleeps, let my brain refresh itself, and then tomorrow maybe I won't have the same, like... I'm not sure what it is, because I'm not tired. But I have exercised today, which was like an hour-long exercise thing of cardio. So it could be that it's that's caused it, rather than anything else. It could just be that physically, for once, I am actually tired. And I'm just not used to these things. But yeah, until then, until tomorrow, thank you everyone for watching. And by everyone, I think I mean just Ezzy. Because I know that I don't get many viewers when I play this, but this is a nice game. I like this game. and I don't care if I get viewers for playing this game because I enjoy this game. It's wonderful. I know. I know that I don't get many viewers on this, Ezzy. Compared to some stuff like when I'm doing art, or I think I got quite a lot of viewers for building the hurdy-gurdy as well, because that was a weird one. But this game is one of those ones that, if there are viewers, they're lurkers, and they don't show up in the stats. Because Twitch is mean like that. But like I say, I enjoy this game, and so even if it doesn't bring viewers in, I like playing this game, and I think more people should play it. I prefer this over Harvest Moon, because I like the characters in this more. Because there's a bit more variety than just generic townspeople. Because obviously the entire setting is different to what normal farm games are. Every other farm game is, oh, welcome, you're the new person in the village. Here's a farm. Now farm. Now talk to people. And blah, 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 blah. Whereas this, it's... Granted, it's the same things. It's farming, it's mining, it's talking to people. But the entire setting makes it a bit more interesting. Which is why I like it. I mean, what I might try and do tomorrow, if I can get past where I am at the moment, is try doing some the Medieval Dynasty game on stream. Because I have been enjoying that a bit. It's like Medieval 7 Days to Die, essentially, just with less zombies. And more punching things because I've run out of spears. But the bits I'm on at the moment are very much I'm standing still, waiting for things to come near me so I can stab them. And so once I can get that over with, I can sort of like get that quest disappeared and, you know, maybe play the game a bit properly rather than, you know, having to get quests done that I wish I hadn't have said yes to. I should have read the quest before I accepted it, which was hunt boar and hunt foxes. Foxes are tiny and they're really hard to hit with a spear. But yeah, so tomorrow will either be some more of this or some Medieval Dynasty, depending on what's going on. At some point, I think some point this year, Medieval Dynasty is also getting a multiplayer patch, which would be extremely fun. I can start dragging people in and say, you're a villager now. Come to my village. You're going to be the blacksmith or something. I don't know. So that's an interesting thing for the future as well. So I'm going to have to see if I can't find some quote-unquote volunteers. You're just forcing them to just say, Ezzy, it's your turn. You have to buy the game now. You are coming to the village. You are going to be the farmer. Yes, you. But yeah, I bought it a couple of days ago. It is an interesting game because it's, think your typical things like 7 Days to Die, where you're building a little, you know, you're building your house, you're building like buildings and whatnot. But it also has an element of management in the fact that you can invite people to the village and tell them you can work this building and so on. It's called Medieval Dynasty. It's, I think, on offer at the moment. That's the reason I picked it up. I think it was like 15 quid. It's, I think, still early access. But for what I've played so far, it's it's definitely got more there than a lot of other games of a similar vein that I've played. And it also, get this, it has the ability to change options in the middle of the fucking game. Are you bored of the grind? Go to the settings and increase the fucking crafting experience to 1,000%. Have you gotten a bit bored because you're progressing too quick? Go to the settings. Drop the experience back down to normal. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I almost earlier today restarted the entire game thinking I want to do this on a faster crafting, a faster experience game, because I didn't really feel like a bit of the grind. And then I just found the option to update that whilst I was still playing the game. You say it's $22, but don't forget $22 is not the same as £15. £15 is probably closer to like $30. Depending on whatever the exchange rate is. I don't know. I can't actually remember how much I paid for it. Oh look, I haven't even... It's such a new thing that I've purchased, I haven't even put it into a genre in my Steam library yet. I'm assuming I'm going to have to put it onto survival. Yeah, it was 35% off, so it was £17.50 for me. So yeah, it probably does come out to be the equivalent in terms of exchange rate for $22. But so far, I've been enjoying it. I mean, if you're unsure about it, let's when is the actual sale until? Let's say if I can play it tomorrow, then that would be great. Let's see. Yeah, the start auto playing the videos. Yeah, it ends like the middle of next week. The promotion does. So if you're unsure about it, then just watch tomorrow. And you'll get to see like at least a little bit of what it is. Yeah, it's like a city builder, but it's like a first-person city builder. So it's kind of like I say, it's a mix of, say, like 7 Days to Die in terms of survival, because you still need food and stuff. And also then like a little bit of Satisfactory in terms of like building things and gathering resources. And like I say, I don't think it's co-op yet. That's the big thing. I think, from what I've seen, that's next up on the thing. I don't know. Let me double check. It currently is just single player. But I did see earlier on that they'd had something in there saying that when you start being able to play as co-op, they've added a female character to play as. So yeah, I reckon that it might not happen for like another month or so for the co-op. But yeah, the co-op mode update, they're currently doing the beta test for it. You can sign up for the beta test up until July, so we've missed the beta test, unfortunately. But chances are that means within the next couple of months, hopefully, it should get an update that's going to have the co-op in there. So it doesn't give an actual date for it, but like I say, it's currently in beta for that part, for the patch. So we'll see. It seems to get decent updates. It's not like you wait for an entire year to get a small update like some games. It does seem to give you getting, you know, a decent rate of them. But like I say, just keep an eye out for it. And like I say, so far I have been enjoying it playing single player because it's one of those games that you can just kind of like zone out to. But also not zone out to because, you know, you might accidentally get bisoned in the face. Which did happen to me earlier. I was chasing a deer to try and hunt it. And then I was like, what's that I see there? That looks like a weirdly shaped rock. And then the rock turned around and ran at my face and I died. So it's the kind of game you can sort of like chill to. But you also, depending on what you're doing, you might also want to pay attention. But yeah, anyway. Let's say tomorrow, stream. Depending on what's happening, depending on how my brain is working, it might either be some more of this, because this is chill. Might try some Medieval Dynasty. See how that works on stream. If I can get past some of the slow bits. And there's also the thing that I do need to do some more art at some point this week. So there could also be art stream. We'll have to see. But until then, thank you for watching. It's been fun, you know, smacking rocks and gaining beans and various other things that we do in Roots of Patcha. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully my brain will be functional. It probably won't be, but you know. And since I've actually, you know, spoken for like another like 15 minutes longer than I had before, let's refresh and see if there's anyone else online. Just in case a new person to raid has appeared. No one has appeared. Yeah, there is no one on for me to raid at the moment. I know, Izzy, I'm so sorry, but what can I do? So yeah, take care everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.